Hello, hi. Okay, so let me see if I'm live. Hello, hi. Okay, great. So guys, we will be going to discuss today which course should we join because lot of students have the question कि समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज हैं. Okay, there are a lot of technologies and what course should I join? Yeah, I can see your message. Yeah, okay, so let me share my screen with all of you. So I have already prepared something for you. And the people who are in Zoom meeting, they will be getting this document also. Okay, so let me share my screen now. My camera is not good today. So, okay, it's fine, I think. Okay. Okay, so guys, we'll be discussing about this, which course is best. Okay. So first, all of you, first of all, you have to ask these questions from yourself. Okay, so that which course is best for you, so how you will able to find the best program for you. तो कैसे पता चलता है हमें कि कौन से कोर्सेज अच्छे हैं हमारे लिए या कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजीज हमारे लिए अच्छी हैं, विच कोर्सेज और टेक्नोलॉजीज आर गोइंग टू बी गुड फॉर मी. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टाइप इन द चैट. ओके, आई वांट ऑल ऑफ यू टू आंसर. कैन यू टेल मी अबाउट योर करंट रोल इन आईटी इंडस्ट्री? सो अभी आप क्या करते हो जॉब में? ओके, टाइप इन द चैट इफ यू आर आईटी इंजीनियर, डेस्कटॉप इंजीनियर, वट एवर यू आर doing right now. So I'm looking at YouTube also. So just two, three answers I need. Okay, remote hand support, Siddharth is saying. Okay, let me check YouTube. There is no message. Okay, yeah, now I got it. I think there is a delay. So somebody is saying IT consultant, IT manager, telecom engineer, tech support. Okay, so mostly people are from the desktop or tech support, IT consultant. Okay, whatever you guys have done. Okay, so let me write down here that maybe you working as a desktop support or maybe tech support or maybe IT support or maybe IT consultant. Okay, so in many companies, this is a big role. In some companies, the IT consultant is also a normal role sometimes if you are joining a small company. Okay, or maybe IT engineer. So these are the job roles mostly. IT plant support. Yeah, IT support comes under that. Okay, now you have already know that your current role in IT is desktop, tech support, IT consultant, IT engineer. Okay, so now you need to think about what latest technologies are there in the market. Okay, suppose you want to become a network engineer, then you have to understand what latest technologies and certifications are important to become a network engineer. Okay, so first of all, you can see how many job roles are there. So because IT, tech support, IT engineer, these are not core domains, right? So what core domains are in the market? So those core domains are like first of all, a network or network security engineer, right? Or let's say network engineer. The another core domain in the market today is cyber security engineer. The another one is like maybe the cloud architect, or you can say cloud security engineer, architect. There are many, many job roles related to cloud. But when you are working with IT support, IT consultant, IT engineer, tech support, desktop support, You are like jack of all, master of none. Okay, so these people are, sorry to say, I'm just be honest. So jack of all, master of none. So this is the story of these guys. Okay, maybe they are good at something, maybe, but they are not the expert of any domain. So these people, like when you talk about network engineer, cyber security, cloud architect, or maybe in the market we have DevOps engineer. So these are the expert of one particular domain. Okay, or maybe the Linux automation engineer or something like that. Okay, Linux automation kind of job role. Yeah, so type yes if you agree. So these are the jack of all, master of none, and these are the job roles where you can become a core expert engineer for any particular domain. Okay. So whether it is network and the high paying jobs are in this domain, not if you are in IT support. So maybe you're not going to withdraw too much salary. Even if you're IT manager, IT consultant, maybe if he has 15, 20 years of experience, maybe he is going to withdraw a lot of good salary. But normally these people are not the core guys. Okay, so maybe IT consultant after a few years you can become a CTO of any company, okay, chief technology officer. But as of now, if I see, these are not the core technical jobs. So if you are not looking for any core technical job, so we are not a platform for you all. Okay, if you are looking for something to get into core domain, then definitely you can become network, cybersecurity, cloud, a cloud architect, DevOps, or Linux engineer with our. So just hold on, guys. Yeah, it's okay. I think before. Okay, so. After that, now the second question you can ask yourself, how important is staying updated? कितना जरूरी है? Okay, how important is staying updated with the latest technology for your career growth? Okay, tell me how important is staying updated with the latest technologies? Okay, suppose you choose that I want to become a network engineer. तो कितना जरूरी है नेटवर्क इंजीनियर की टेक्नोलॉजीज को अपडेटेड रखना आपके डोमेन में? टेल मी. How important is staying? So give me the rating from like out of 100%, 50%, 75, 80, 90. So how important is staying updated with your latest technologies, with your core domain, whatever you want to become? So say 50%, 70, 80, whatever. Okay, so just tell me this answer. Yeah, yes, that's true. Almost 80% or more than that, right? Yeah. Okay, so now yeah. So this is around 50 to 75 too. So obviously, if you are thinking about to get more salary, more growth, obviously you need to update yourself. Most probably between 75 to 100% everyone is saying yes, right? Yeah. So now let's jump. Now you know that this is very, very important to be updated in the domain, because if you are updated, if you know everything about your domain, there is a good chance that you will be able to get growth in your current company, or maybe you can change your job, or maybe you look for top skilled jobs also. Like maybe you want to apply in Microsoft, or maybe you want to apply in any good company, right? So just hold on. Okay, guys. So recently in our Telegram channel of networkings, so we have shared one job opening in Microsoft. Okay, so when you see this job opening in Microsoft, so they are asking like people to have good knowledge in cloud computing, networking, security, like Azure, Palo Alto Firewall. Like you should have the OSPF, BGP, MPLS. Okay, means this is like every domain. Like they are asking about the cloud also. They're asking about the networking also. and they are asking you to have the automation knowledge related to Python, scripting, Linux, PowerShell, Ansible, even the cloud DevOps things also like Terraform. Okay, so means this is a profile where Microsoft is asking you to be become like a Superman, that you should have the networking knowledge, security knowledge, cloud knowledge, DevOps knowledge. So what I'm trying to show you that most of these domains are related to each other. So if you are a network engineer, but when you learn the cyber security, you will definitely going to open some more interesting roles in your career. So if you are in the network domain, but you learn about the cloud security, so definitely you may become a cloud network engineer or cloud security engineer. And if a network engineer start learning about Linux or DevOps, again the new opportunities will open. So the current market and the current standards, if I have already shown you, like even I can go to the Microsoft website. So now you can see here they are hiring for loading the job details. Yeah, so you can see this is done. Now companies are not hiring network engineers. They are hiring cloud network engineers, cloud Linux engineers, cloud security engineers. Okay, so this is like if you have a very big goal that I want to get into Microsoft. If your goal is not Microsoft or maybe Apple, Samsung, whatever. So if your goal is not top company, right now. So definitely you can look for the jobs in HCL, Wipro, TCS, whatever you aim for. But again, if you at least prepare for Microsoft, even if you do not get in Microsoft, so obviously still you will be going to get into very good companies, right? So it's better to prepare for the top companies rather than going to prepare for normal companies. बिकॉज अगर आप बहुत मुश्किल इंटरव्यूज के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, तो छोटी मोटी कंपनीज में तो वैसे ही आपका ज्वाइन हो क्या बोलते हैं इंटरव्यू सिलेक्शन हो ही जाना है, राइट? सो एम फॉर बिग, एंड इवन इफ यू गेट more than average jobs, still you can go for it, right? Rather than just preparing for average and becoming average. So it's better to prepare for the top companies, so you will get more than average people. Okay, this is the secret to get into top companies. Okay, so now you can see whatever I was showing you, 3 years experience in Azure, Palo Alto. Obviously, you need to have some experience. Getting into Microsoft as a fresher, it is difficult. But if you have 2, 3 year experience, you can see they are asking you to have 3 years network cloud experience. So you can at least prepare for next 2, 3 years to get into Microsoft. And even if you do not get in Microsoft, maybe you will get in maybe in Google, or maybe in Cisco, or maybe Juniper Networks, right? So it's better to prepare for the top jobs. So, right, that's why the second question, what I asked you, it's obviously not 75, it is almost 100% important that yes, to get into top IT companies, you need to update yourself with the latest technologies. Now tell me your percentage, 50, 70, or 100. Now, how much percentage you agree? Now, I have already shown you a lot of things. Yeah, I'm sending you that Telegram link also. Don't worry. The people who are wishing to join our Telegram group. So basically, we share our batch details, and we also share the job openings related to multiple domains. So right now it is like mix. Maybe in future we will create multiple groups, but as of now we only share the top companies interviews. Okay, so we do not share HCL Wipro, that you can check on naukri.com. So our goal is to help people to focus on the top high paying jobs, because HCL Wipro, all these jobs you can get into naukri.com also. So we are trying to find the best jobs. Okay, so if you want to see the links of Microsoft, Google, or maybe any top company, then you can join our group. Okay, so if you are thinking to get high paid salaries, so then join our Telegram channel. Okay, so now the second vertical. Now, how have you faced any challenges? First of all, many people don't take decisions. So even if you already made your decision that I want to get into networking, cloud, or cyber security, Okay, so just hold on, guys. Let me bring my charger. My laptop is 6% battery. Yeah, I'm back, guys. Okay, so now I told you like a lot of people don't take decisions, and let me invite my students. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay, so yeah, so already like two questions we have discussed. Can you tell me about job role? So a lot of people are saying they are desktop support engineers, they are tech support, IT consultant, IT engineers. So basically, most of the people are like jack of all, master of none. Okay, so this is not the domain you are looking for. So at least you should plan a core domain that is like network engineer, cyber security, cloud architect, cloud security, DevOps, or Linux core domain, Linux automation. Okay. So these are the core domains right now. There are other ones also, but I'm just giving the general keywords. So now the another question, how important is staying updated with the latest technologies? So if you have chosen that, okay, I want to become a network engineer. So already I've shown you that if you are planning to get into a companies like Microsoft, so they are asking you a lot of information. They are asking you to have the routing, switching, OSPF, BGP knowledge. They are asking you should have the Azure, Palo Alto, or the load balancer, VPNs, IDS, IPS. Means they are asking you everything, right? So definitely, if you want to get into Microsoft, only CCNA or CCNP or maybe the basic course will not help you to obviously get into Microsoft. So it is going to be very hard work. But if you prepare consistently, if you prepare for next 2 3 years for on your learning, so one day you will be in Google, Microsoft, or any Cisco, Juniper, any top company, right? So this is how you first understand. Yes, 100% it is very, very important to update yourself. Now the another thing. So if you have already decided maybe 2 months back, 3 months back, you already decided, but you are not able to come to the conclusion. तो आपने पहले प्लान बनाया था बट कभी भी आप कंक्लूजन पे नहीं आए. Okay, that yes, how I'm going to advance my career, how I'm going to learn in-depth knowledge. Okay. So suppose you decided you want to become a cyber security or cloud engineer, but have you faced any challenges in advancing your career? Obviously, most of you will face challenges because right now you do not have the proper guidelines or proper roadmaps, right? So you do not have the proper roadmaps that if I want to get into network domain, or if I want to get into cyber security domain, cloud security domain, that at least I should have a proper roadmap for myself. Okay, if you go to Google, there are plenty of roadmaps, but that is not for you. And maybe in my previous live session, I have already told you how you can create your own roadmaps. Okay, so you go to this, what we call our channel. networkings. And if you go to the live, I think in the previous live batch, so if you go here, career guidance, I think in this session, yeah, so in this session, we discussed about how to create roadmaps. Okay, how you can create a roadmap of network engineer on all. So the link I'm sharing in the notes only. Okay, so here I will share this link also with you, all of you, after the session. So I've already shared this YouTube link also. So let me write down, this is for roadmap. Okay, so we can add here somewhere. Yeah. So from here you can watch that video. Okay. So now if you don't like, obviously you face the challenge right now because you want to learn in depth, but you do not have the proper roadmap. Roadmaps are like, what course should I do first? Okay, in what time I should learn CCNA, in what time I should learn Linux. So whatever your goal is, that I want to become a cyber security or cloud engineer, DevOps, whatever. Okay, or you want to advance your career, so obviously you need to follow a roadmap. So for that, you can watch this video. So now suppose you have a roadmap. Okay, now you already know the roadmap. Okay, what are roadmaps? Let me show you on our website. We already created a lot of roadmaps. So if you go to our nwkings.com, okay, so right now you can see we have already created 4 roadmaps: network security, cloud security, cyber security, and DevOps. Okay, so these are little heavy, so they're taking little time, or maybe my internet is slow today. Yeah, so on our website, obviously we are not charging anything. This is completely free for roadmaps. Okay, so even people are not giving roadmaps to the students. So you can see, like, suppose you want to become a network security engineer. So first you can start with the CCNA, then you can go for the CCNP, then you go for some like firewall like Palo Alto. Okay, then after that sd-wan, then I after that network automation. So almost in approx 1 year, and if you are a slow learner, it's okay to become to be a slow learner. Okay, don't feel like you are not capable. Some people are slow learners, some are fast learners. So fast learners learns very fast, but they forgot very easily. And slow learners take a lot of time, but they do not forget things easily, right? So obviously there are good and bads between slow learners and fast learners. Okay, but at the end of the day, how well you perform in interviews, that is more important than बिकमिंग ए स्लो लर्नर और फास्ट लर्नर. तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता आप जल्दी सीख रहे हैं, स्लो से सीख रहे हैं. फर्क ये पड़ रहा है कि इंटरव्यू में क्या बोल रहे हो, और इंटरव्यू सही से दे पा रहे हो नहीं दे पा रहे. राइट. सो ऑब्वियसली नाउ यू ऑलरेडी हैव अ रोड मैप. Okay, so now you decided, okay, you want to go with the networkings or anyone you like. Okay, now at least you know the roadmaps. Just you have to start the journey. But first, when you start learning, suppose you decided, I want to learn from YouTube, I want to learn from platforms like Udemy or other platforms, right? So then you will be able to find the difficulties. Okay, maybe you will do it, but if you feel like difficult to learn, suppose you enrolled in any training company, even at networkings, or maybe watching on YouTube, Udemy, whatever, so then you understand that, are you finding it difficult to obtain certifications like CCNA, CCNP, firewall? Uh, because I don't know about how many people are learning from YouTube and getting certified, because certification is also the next important thing. Because if you already have the roadmap, but you are not proving that yes, I am certified in this IT industry, then it is a problem, because many people do not have knowledge and they have certificate. That is also a problem. You should have a good knowledge, you should have the certificates, then only you will be going to get into the top IT companies. Because the recruiter select your resume based on your certifications, because recruiter को आपका knowledge नहीं पता ना, वो तो resume देख के ही आगे आपको select कर रहा है. So if it there is a normal resume where you the certifications are not mentioned, and it's a very good resume where the certifications are mentioned, everything is mentioned. Okay, so then obviously the recruiter is going to forward that resume to the managers or technical team members to take interview, right? So it's very important to have certifications also. So when you start learning from normal any other platforms, okay, so first of all, you just know the theory part. You do not have the real picture what people ask in interviews. Okay, suppose I thought let's learn the CCNA. Okay, suppose you go here on maybe YouTube, right? To start watching. Okay, let's start from CCNA. Okay, so then you start watching any random video. We have my videos also there. Okay, 10, 12 hours of CCNA. So at least you can watch this. And if you like it, then you can further continue. So at least, so whenever you create a plan that, okay, I want to become a network engineer. So never all invest directly. Okay, do not just enroll in programs without knowing it that you will be able to learn or not. तो पहले आपको ये जानना है क्या ये मैं कर भी पाऊंगा या नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बिकॉज मे बी यू विल डू गुड इन मे बी अनदर डोमेन. हो सकता है आप डेवॉप्स में जा रहे हैं, सपोज यू एनरोल इन डेवॉप्स, बट आफ्टर दैट you feel like okay, cyber security was better choice, or maybe you go for cyber security, but after that you feel like okay, network security is much better than cyber security. So how to understand that? Now you already know the roadmaps, but before you know the roadmaps, okay, so watch trial or watch free courses, something like that. Okay, try to watch some free courses and then create a roadmap. Okay, so now, so to watch free courses, like obviously now I don't know, like if you search CCNA, there are thousands of videos on YouTube, but I know one guy who is like worked in industry. That is me. I don't know about others, they worked there or not. Okay, then you can check their LinkedIn profiles and all. But yes, so I know myself, if you learn CCNA from this video, so the 10 hours of content what I have created, right? So that is related to my industry experience, what I have like more than 10, 11 years of experience in industry. तो जो मैंने इंडस्ट्री में सीखा है, मैंने वो 8-10 घंटे में तो सारी चीजें नहीं आएंगी, राइट? इन नेक्स्ट 8 to 10 hours यू विल नॉट लर्न एवरीथिंग, राइट? बट एटलीस्ट यू विल हैव द आइडिया हाउ द नेटवर्क इंजीनियर थिंग वर्क्स, how I'm going to do the practical, okay, how I'm going to do some basic stuff. So when you learn the basics like for almost 8 to 10 hours, I think within 1 week you will be able to complete this. Okay, on YouTube, like if you feel like there are ads coming on, so then you can join this the same courses on this website called Skills for Everyone. Okay, I'm sharing this on the chat. Okay, so that is like we have created some free courses, so you can join from here. And very soon we are creating the Skills for Everyone Android app, everything also, so that people can watch free courses. And when at least you decide that what you want to become, because many people fail because they do not understand and they keep learning lot of things, but they do not become master of one. Okay, so they spend their whole life like becoming a jack of all but master of none, and their salary growth, everything is not better. That's why they keep trying to become the expert, right? And also the basic job, whatever you are doing, suppose you are doing the normal support jobs. So right now AI is also killing the jobs, right? So AI ये जो भी basic tech support है, suppose you work as a basic tech support engineer, so AI is going to help, right? So suppose if you go to our website, so let me share this link with all of you first. See, I have seen a lot of people are doing paid workshops, paid webinars. Okay,
So that is also good because people do not watch for free sometimes because उनको लगता है free में ज्ञान जो मिल रहा है वो अच्छा नहीं है. But I thought last week, I think I've taken a workshop with some basic amount, I think 199, 299. So some students joined in that also, but they were serious. So I'm sure you guys are also serious in this class. Okay, so now, like you watch the free courses and the website I have already mentioned, you can watch from skillsforeveryone.com. Okay, so now when you start watching free courses, you will have the proper roadmaps. And after roadmaps, you need to find one thing. Are you finding difficulty to obtain? Now you decided, okay, तो आपने बना लिया पूरा मन. Now you have already made a mind that yes, I want to learn CCNA, CCNP firewall with certifications. Okay, with proper industry knowledge, everything I want. So now, then you have to choose that how I'm going to learn this. Then there are two options when you do the self learning or join academy. Simple. So there are only two options in the market. तो या तो आप खुद सीख लो या कोई एकेडमी ज्वाइन कर लो, right? So now you can decide that if you joining any academy, okay, so that like uh, like the trainer you are going to learn, so don't join academies, join trainers. Okay, this is what I want to say. So don't join academies, join trainers, because when you start watching any trainer on maybe YouTube or anywhere, right, you need to understand that this guy is a working professional. Because what I told you, your goal is big that you want to get into top company next 2 3 years, right? Maybe you want to get into Microsoft. So Microsoft is like the top. Consider like Microsoft is the top company or Google is the top company. Everybody know, right? So the same case, if you think in this way, suppose there is a very big hospital in India. Suppose let's say AIMS. Okay, All India Medical. Nice. So AIMS is the biggest, or maybe the, I'm talking about not the college, I'm talking about the hospital, or let's say Fortis or anyone. So, you know, these hospitals, Medanta and all, Fortis and all, so they have the best doctors. That's why people with big surgeries, they go to them. And so obviously to become a doctor in Fortis, Medanta or any top hospital, so a top doctor, like how they become the top doctor, because they learn from the top doctors. Right now, suppose you are a normal doctor, but if you want to become a top doctor, you need to practice under the top doctor, right? Then only you will become the top doctor. Okay, so the same case with the top high skilled engineers. This is, I have cracked a long time back. That's why we created networkings. So what I feel like, there are a lot of IT engineers in the market, but they want to become something. Maybe they want to become expert of any domain, but they are not learning from experts. They are learning from local training centers. Okay, because everyone say they are best. Every academy will say they are the best, but actually 99% of training academies, they don't have the trainers with industry experience, and this is the major problem, guys. तो आप उन लोगों से पढ़ ही नहीं रहे जो उस डोमेन के एक्सपर्ट है, राइट? Everyone, if you go to any website on internet, everyone will say, okay, learn from industry expert, learn from industry expert. Even they have not joined any, like even they don't have real industry 1 year experience. Okay, so there you need to understand that if you want to become normal IT guy, na, so suppose you are not you are a fresher, you just need a IT job, then definitely you can watch content from anywhere. You can go and join any local academy. कहीं से भी पढ़ लो, job कहीं ना कहीं लगी जाएगी. Okay, but yes, if you want to become expert, this is what I'm trying to say. If you want to become a core engineer, okay, core engineer means that you want to get into some domain. Like I want to become into network domain. I was working as a normal IT guy. So you need to learn from the top guys. So obviously, then you need to decide, uh, I need to join an academy. as I mentioned in networkings, 100% we guarantee you that we will give you the engineers to teach you. Okay. So again, go and watch the free courses first. If you feel like you want to learn from the core experts, guys, then definitely come and join that. Okay. No problem in that. But obviously, you need to have these questions clear in your mind. Okay, so let's now you decided that yes, you have joined networkings or any academy. You are earlier you will like you were facing difficulty, but right now you are learning CCNA, CCNP very well. Okay, within 6 months, 7 months, now you know the CCNA, CCNP firewall stuff or any domain. Okay, like suppose you join cybersecurity, then you learn some other courses like maybe security plus, ethical hacking, cybersecurity certifications. So I'm just taking an example if you decided to become a network engineer. Okay. So now once you obtain the learning, plus you need to clear some certifications like CCNP or firewall or any certifications from these domain. Suppose you join cybersecurity, then you have to maybe learn certified ethical hacking. You need to pass maybe pen test exam. You need to maybe pass some other certifications, maybe CYSA or maybe security plus basics, right? So if you want to get into cloud security, maybe you have to clear AZ 500, AZ 700 from Azure, or maybe AWS security certification. So these all roadmaps we have already created on our website. Okay, so if you go here, so you can see this is the network security roadmap. What courses you should join first to become a network security engineer. So this is the cloud security domain that after basic IT fundamental or maybe then you can go for these Azure 104, 500, 700. Cyber security like certified ethical hacking, CompTIA, pen test. So these are the roadmaps basically. So this is the biggest roadmap for DevOps because DevOps has a lot of technologies. First to learn Linux, then Git, then shell scripting, then Docker, Ansible. So DevOps program will take almost 6 to 8 months. So every program what we created at networkings, it will take, if you take the master program, so every master program we have takes 6 to 8 months minimum. तो 6 से 8 महीने मिनिमम लगते हैं ये मास्टर प्रोग्राम करने के लिए. ओके, बट नाउ यू लर्न फ्रॉम द अकेडमी. आफ्टर दैट, नाउ थिंक इन दिस वे. हाउ डू यू थिंक if suppose you still feeling like yeah these courses are good but these are live trainings are costly, or maybe the paid courses maybe just paid versions but maybe they are not valuable. Okay, whatever, right? Whatever you think in this way, just now think in this way. It's not about the learning. It's about the experience you are taking. It's about you can ask trainers how I will pass my exam, how I'm going to get certified. Okay, so if you have any questions in interview, you can ask a trainer, sir, I have given one interview, but they are asking you this question. They are asking me this question, right? So you can actually discuss with the trainers and they can help you that okay, आप ऐसे जवाब दे सकते हो, आप इंटरव्यू में ऐसे जवाब दे सकते हो, यू कैन आंसर इन दिस वे. सो ऑब्वियसली दैट इज द थिंग फॉर. बट नाउ सी इन दिस वे, if you already planned, you invested 6 months, 7 months, 8 months in the learning of any domain. Now think in this way, how do you think not having these certifications might affect your credibility? Suppose you decided you want to become a network engineer, wherever you are going. Okay, so maybe people are, or maybe you are not getting interview calls. Even after learning CCNA, CCNP firewalls, आपको अगर interview call ही नहीं आ रही, if you are not getting calls even after courses, then what is the problem? Then obviously the problem is that you are not getting certified could be a problem. I'm not saying this is the only problem. Maybe you are not applying jobs. That is also a problem, right? But if you are applying jobs, still you are not getting calls. It means your problem in your resume. Okay, because your resume do not highlight that you are a certified guy. You are not actually showing the credibility to become a network engineer. Okay, the same goes with cybersecurity, cloud, or DevOps. सो जब भी आप कोई एडवांस कोर्सेज में एनरोल करते हो, वेन एवर यू ज्वाइन एनी एडवांस प्रोग्राम, सो योर गोल इज नॉट ओनली लर्निंग. Obviously, first you have to focus on learning, but always keep in mind, without certifications, without certifications, the whole roadmaps are just dream. Okay, so dream without goals. Are you getting? Dream without goals is just a dream, right? So obviously, when you dream, but with proper goals, that is like your strategy to excel in your career. तो आपको यही प्लान करना है कि मुझे सही जगह से सीखना है, मुझे सर्टिफिकेशंस भी लेनी ही लेनी है. ओके, बिकॉज सर्टिफिकेशंस के बिना मैं अपनी क्रेडिबिलिटी दिखा ही नहीं पाऊंगा. Okay, so when you get into Microsoft, then no need to do certifications, because when I was in Juniper Networks, so 80% people there, 70 to 80% people, do not they are not doing outside certification. Like suppose Juniper certifications were free for us, but like we were not doing Cisco or any other certifications, because people do not want to pay extra for the certifications because they are already in the top company. Okay, they are already sitting in Cisco, they are already sitting in Juniper, Microsoft, Google. So when you get into these jobs, then maybe certifications do not matter. Then you focus on the real knowledge, right? But when you do not have good job, when you work for any tier two company, tier two, right? Normal companies, tier two, tier three companies. So obviously at that time you have to get certifications. That is the most important thing. But after with the proper knowledge. Okay, so now you think in this way. How do you think not having these certifications might affect your credibility? Obviously. So how many percent you would think? At least 50%, right? 50%. If you do not have certifications, but only you have good knowledge, so there is a 50% chance that you will not selected, right? How many percentage you think, guys? If you learn the things very well, but if your interviews are not getting arranged, you are applying jobs, but still you are not getting calls, then how much percentage you think certifications are important? Type in the chat 50, 75, or 100%. Choose from this. Let me ask this in YouTube also. 50, 75, 100%. Okay, so this, guys, try to always join the webinars even if you are on YouTube. Um, because sometimes some sessions, after going live, we remove from YouTube also, because some people copy us a lot. Because we do a lot of hard work in creating these kind type of content, and some people steal that information for their benefits and do speak the same way what we speak in networkings. Okay, because अब वो इंजीनियर तो है नहीं है, कम से कम इंजीनियरों की तरह बोलने की कोशिश तो करते ही होंगे. Okay, so what impact could a lack of expertise? So now you know, let's see how much percentage people are saying. 75%, yeah. So everyone is saying 75%. Yeah, so 75% is obviously, even I do not agree 100%. So 75 is definitely important for certification. 50 is, so if you are learning courses and if you are not getting certified, so definitely it can create a problem. And 75%, yes, it will improve my credibility if I go for the certifications. Okay, so let's repeat what we discussed. So we discussed about the role, that in the normal job roles, there are no very high salaries because they are the jack of all, master of none people. But if you become the top IT guy, you become the core expert of any particular domain, So you will kill that problem, right? So how so have you faced challenges in advancing your career and all? So then you watch the free courses from Skill for Everyone, prepare a roadmap, and then you choose the academy, whether you choose networkings or whatever. Okay, now focus on certifications. Okay, that yes, I want to get certified. So now another question. Now you have the roadmap, you already joined the academy, you pass the certifications. What after? Okay, let me write down. So पहले हमने क्या बनाया वो free courses. First choose a domain that in what which domain you want to get into or in which domain you want to become expert. Watch free courses and get an idea about the domain, right? After that, uh, create a roadmap video I have already shared here. After that, okay, so join academy. Okay, join academy like networkings or whatever you like, right? And after that, prepare or get certified simply because certifications are important. And what impact could a lack of expertise in those area have on your ability to secure? Now, what you decided that you got certified everything, but ability to answer interview questions, ability to clear interviews in simple words, ability to clear interviews. That is the biggest problem in the market. They join the courses, they watch free courses also, they have the roadmaps, they join the academy, they get certified. But at the time of interview, they do not speak very well. Okay, I'm not talking about English here. Okay, that is very, very important, right? But I'm talking about the technical interviews. Okay, because the people I have seen, they join CCNA, CCNP firewalls, but when companies take their interviews, they are not able to speak about OSI model sometimes. तो उन्होंने बड़ी बड़ी सर्टिफिकेशंस कर रखी हैं. They are CCI. I have seen when I was working in Gurgaon, the people with CCI certification tags, they are not able to speak about basic ARP, ICMP, these protocols. Okay, means they have the top certifications, but they don't have the basic knowledge. So, yes, with knowledge without certification is a problem because you are showing you are overqualified. तो आप ये दिखा रहे हो भाई मैं तो बहुत बड़ा एक्सपर्ट हूँ और आता आपको कख भी नहीं है ना. कख मीन्स पंजाबी मीन्स कुछ भी नहीं. ठीक है. Ability to clear interviews. Okay, so now what impact could a lack of expertise, because if you have lack of expertise in that domain, okay, and in these areas have on your ability to secure. So tell me, if you are average, if you are not able to speak about the interviews, do you think you will be able to get high paying job? Yes, tell me yes or no. क्या ये माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वाली जॉब लग जाएगी तुम्हारी? Do you think you will be able to crack this job? Even after planning, preparing everything, watching roadmaps, joined academies, certified, but somehow still you are not able to clear normal interviews. Leave Microsoft. I'm talking about normal company interviews also. Because if you want get high paying salaries, okay. So if you want expertise, then you have to, again, I am mentioning that's the biggest problem, people learning from the normal guys. Okay, because if you want to improve your expertise and want to get into high paying jobs, at least now you understand. Because when you learn from normal academies, okay, or from YouTube, or let's say normal center, what we call local centers in your cities. Okay. So when you learn from them, there is no problem. Okay. There is no problem when you watch free courses, local centers, all these things. But if you're learning from the people who are not from industry, you maybe get certified, maybe you have the knowledge, but that knowledge is not helping you to clear interviews because these people do not have experience in clearing interviews. Are you getting my point? Because for freshers it is okay, because Freshers, they just not need basic salary like 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs, right? For that, that's okay. But actually, a fresher is paying, suppose, 50,000 for these courses. But once he get a 3 to 4 lakhs job, okay, so in India, like the basic salary yearly, okay. But what after that? Suppose you worked for 1 year, उसके बाद क्या करोगे भैया? Right? The content you already have, the videos you have, but that videos, even if you are watching, that is not helping you to go to at even 5 to 8 lakhs. Because initial job, maybe they can help you. Maybe they can help you with some tier 3 jobs and all. But that content, whatever amount you are investing, whatever, right? So what I'm saying, so if your goal is to get a job, okay, right now you guys are jobless. So even our free courses are more worthy than these companies, okay, और these centers. तो हमारे जो फ्री कोर्सेज है ना, उसमें ज्यादा अच्छा कंटेंट मिल जाएगा आपको. ओके, यू गो एंड ट्राई इट. ओके, दिस इज व्हाट आई कैन से. You go and try the free courses. So they are far better than people charging the paid courses. Why? Because at least you know they are created by the industry experts, right? That's the main thing. Because when you plan everything, you have the knowledge, you become certified. But if you are not able to clear interviews, then there is wastage of your time. Because after 2 3 years, 4 years, you will come to know, man, what I have learned, I'm not able to clear interviews, right? So if you already joined networkings maybe 2 years back and still you feel like you are getting challenges, go and watch your previous content. Okay, that's what I can say, because you have the gold data with you. तो अगर आप नेटवर्किंग्स के स्टूडेंट हो ना और आपके पास कंटेंट है, उसको जाके रिन्यू करो, कुछ भी करो, उसको दोबारा दोबारा देखो. बिकॉज यू नेवर नो, जो तुम्हारे पास कंटेंट था या है, वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है तुम्हारे लिए. बिकॉज मे बी इट इज, you are not revising, that's the problem. Because I'll tell you one more thing, because on LinkedIn I've created today one important thing. Okay, so that is like why people. Okay, so first of all, Anuj got Red Hat certified. Congrats. So again, so see, now Anuj got Linux Red Hat certified, and he was learning from like another guy. He was learning from Amit. So now if you see Amit work for like any top company, earlier he was working with IBM, he worked for Altron, he worked with the so Kyndryl. Right now he's an architect in IT strategy and design. Now you are learning Linux from this guy. So now this is just an example. Okay, this is just an example that how people are changing their lives when they are joining networkings. Okay, because all our trainers are from industry. Okay, and that's the biggest thing, guys. I think many people they try to compare with some local centers. Don't compare us. It's okay to not join. Okay, mat karo. When you feel like you want to join, then join. But at least do not compare, because comparison with the again, it's because we are doing a lot of hard work. Whatever profits we are generating, we are investing back to students. Okay, we have invested a big lab setup, we are doing our best, whatever capital we have. Okay, we are trying our best to change this way, that when a doctor becomes a top doctor by learning from top doctors, we will produce top IT engineers by delivering trainings from the top IT engineers. That's the goal we have at networkings. So now what impact could a lack of expertise in these areas have on your ability to? So obviously it's almost 75 or 100% even. Because if you do not have the expertise, so obviously there is a chance you will not secure the high paying jobs. Yes or no? You all agree? अगर आपको कुछ आता ही नहीं है, okay, if you do not have the expertise, do you think you will secure high paying jobs? No, right? So So it's better to say no here, right? So now let's jump on to the last two questions. How how would achieving these certifications enhance your confidence and tackling complex networking interviews or whatever? Okay, or let's say confidence in tackling interviews or the company, because even if you clear interview somehow, obviously company expect you to configure router switches, firewalls. So you should know the criticality, because many people they join CCNA, CCNP, they are doing practice on packet tracer, but they don't have the real idea how two routers are connected. So in real world, Delhi is connected to Mumbai, but there is ISP between Delhi and Mumbai. Okay, so whatever technologies you are learning, okay, so if you are not relating with the real world, so in real world you will feel challenges. Okay, so maybe they will give you training if you are a fresher. But if you are not a fresher, you worked in IT domain, you become a network engineer. Okay, so recently one of my student in my current batch only, so he sent me this WhatsApp message today. Sir, hi, good evening. You might be remembered I had attended interview for internal job opening from desktop engineer to network engineer. So it is definitely tough to change the domain. But if you grab the knowledge, okay, so if you learn CCNA, CCNP very well, you can ask your company to first shift you. So you can see, so he was desktop support engineer to network engineer L1. That has been cleared because of your training. Now I'm shifting from Bangalore to Pune in the March month end. So training is helping me a lot. So this is just one story. We have thousands of stories like that. So how would achieving these certifications enhance your confidence in tackling interviews? So obviously, yeah. So if you get certified, how would achieving these certifications with knowledge, with real knowledge? I would say real knowledge. Real knowledge means when you learn from the real people. Okay. So when you learn from the real people. Okay. So real knowledge and certifications is the key, but this is not the only key. I'll explain more about that. So now once you decided, you have the ability, you have the certifications, you have the roadmaps, everything from start to zero. So can you envision the doors that could open for professionally? Now you have all the skills, guys. Now you have a good CCNA, CCNP, firewall knowledge. Now you have the certifications. Now you have a very good resume. Now you started working for normal, like tier two company, but you have not stopped learning. You are learning day by day. You are whatever trainings you have attended, you are revising the content again. Whatever company joined, maybe it is tier two, suppose you work for HCL. So you are applying that knowledge in your current organization. You work and applying in HCL, you're applying in Wipro, everything. You are learning day by day, and you already have certifications. Okay. And these certifications, after that, you keep applying the jobs from tier 2 to tier 3. Okay, whatever. So if you are already working with tier 2, apply tier 2 also, tier 3 also. So tier 1, so what is tier 1, tier 2, tier 3? So normally I say tier 1 companies are like top companies like Microsoft, Google, okay, Apple, or maybe other Meta, whatever, right? Or other top companies also. And then tier 2 companies like HCL, Wipro, okay, TCS, okay, Airtel, okay. So all these are like Geo, okay. All these, even Cisco, Juniper is also like tier 1, I would say. Juniper Networks and AWS. So tier 2 and tier 3 is like Infotechs or ABC Infotech, whatever, right? These are like startups, okay, or XYZ Infotech. Okay, so जो भी companies के नाम होते हैं, tier 3 means they are just startups or maybe they don't have the name in the market. Okay, so now keep applying the jobs from tier 2 to tier 3. But yes, if you get a tier 1, so it is super fantastic. Okay, so now keep applying the jobs from tier 2 to tier 3. So another point, if you are not getting calls, keep improving your resume. Keep, this is the daily habit, because many people create resume and after 2 3 years they do not change their resumes. तो 2 3 साल तक resume change करा बताओ जी. Resume is your identity. Resume is your identity. It is like you are showing your identity to the company. Okay, you want to hire me, but you are 2 years old. You are sharing your 2 years old resume, right? You are not updated. So because every one of you said here in this question, if you agree that 100% it is important to update with the latest technologies. Now, if you are not adding those technologies in your resume, then what is the benefit in doing all these steps? So keep improving your resume. Every week, whatever you learn, add in your resume, add in your resume, add in your resume. I have already told you 3 times now. Okay, so remember. So can you envision the doors that could open for professionally by mastering these skills, essential skills, networking skills? So obviously, when you learn CCNA, CCNP, firewall, but even if you are not getting top companies, even if you apply jobs, but they are not hiring you, because now you need to understand what they are asking. You have very good knowledge about maybe the OSPF, BGP, routing, but maybe you need to further learn more. Okay. So again, create a roadmap. Again, create a roadmap and keep learning. Because once you got a job, this is not the end. Again, the next chapter of your life, again, create a roadmap, keep learning. So this is for the people who are already on 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs salaries yearly. They want to again create a roadmap. They want to learn again, right? So create a roadmap. Suppose you have CCNA, CCNP firewall knowledge, then prepare. Okay, I want to learn maybe sd-wan, maybe I want to learn the other skills of any domain. So again, create a roadmap that what 3 certifications will help you to get into tier 1 job. Okay. So, and when you are in the tier 1, don't, so if you are not getting, like obviously the salaries are very good, but if you are not learning there, obviously that is also a problem. So when you are with very top company, okay, so still you need to find another job sometimes if you are not growing in that company. If you feel like I have learned everything, all these things, so keep learning, keep creating roadmaps. And this is where the networking comes again, because many maybe local centers can help you with CCNA, CCNP, all these things, even if you get a normal tier 2 job. But again, you will not be able to clear good interviews. Again, even if you want to start a roadmap for, even if you are expert, right? If you have 10 years industry experience, still you want to learn something. So again, you can come to networkings, because under one roof, you are not just learning the basic courses, we have the proper cloud security plans also. Like you can now go into cloud security, because now here in Microsoft, again, the same thing what I want to show. So they are asking you to have the networking knowledge, and they are asking you Palo Alto, they are asking you Azure, they are asking you BGP MPLS. So these 3 things, OSPF, BGP, routing, okay, or with Palo Alto. So this is what you learn in the CCNA, CCNP firewalls. But how you will learn the Azure firewall, how you learn about the VPNs, Azure VPNs, all these things, and familiarity with other cloud platforms. So this is the thing we are teaching people cloud security also. We are teaching people DevOps also. So keep learning, guys, and you can always learn. Okay, don't stop learning, because that is very, very important. Okay, so revise your content again and again. So I was showing that in my LinkedIn today. I have already shared one blog today. आज मैंने कुछ डाला था यार यहाँ पे. Yeah. So many people, even they join the top high skilled courses, okay, still they are average. Because whenever you learn anything, you need to apply that knowledge in the real world. Try, so suppose you become a network engineer, so you need to understand the company network. So you work for any company, go and check their network diagrams, take initiative. Nobody will teach you, right? Nobody will spoon feed you. कोई आके सारी चीजें नहीं सिखाएगा भाई, खुद सीखनी पड़ती हैं। इंटरव्यू में जा रहे हो तो वो सबसे पहले कई बार ये पूछते हैं, ओके, कि भाई तुम्हारी करंट कंपनी में क्या क्या चीजें यूज हो रही हैं, नेटवर्क डायग्राम क्या है तुम्हारी कंपनी का। ओके, सो गो एंड अंडरस्टैंड द नेटवर्क डिजाइन ऑफ योर कंपनी। Okay, so if you are not practicing, so when you join networking, so you can always log in into the portal. Okay, you come to the website, whatever courses you joined. Okay, so you just log in with your email ID, password, right? And after that, you go to the courses, whatever you have enrolled. So suppose I enrolled for maybe CCNP, right? This is my course I'm watching myself. Okay, so this is the content, right? So you can always come back and watch all your content again. So you can see I want to apply MPLS knowledge. Okay, so come and watch the videos again. So instead of PE2, remove the label. Different process IDs for right. So this is how you watch come again, because repeat of anything will help you to get again updated. Because if you learn one time, nobody will remember, right? Nobody remembers for a long time. You need to keep practicing, keep acquiring the new skills or acquired skills regularly. Okay, mindset होना चाहिए. Okay, so if you do not have a mindset that some people do not have even luxury to think that they can crack Microsoft. तो कई लोगों को लगता ही नहीं भाई कहाँ होगा हमारा माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में, है ना भाई, ऐसी सोच रखोगे तो कभी नहीं होएगा, राइट? सो एटलीस्ट यू कैन थिंक एंड हैव a very good positive mindset. Yes, I want to grow, I want to grow, I want to grow. So overestimation of anything will also a problem, because some students they fully depend on our courses but they are not learning. Means they just come in the live classes but they are not doing practice, they are not reading some books, they are not reading the content notes whatever we give. Okay, suppose when you join the courses we give you these type of notes. Okay, so this is my OSPF notes. So but if you are not reading it, right, I have taken the live class, I have given you the full practice, labs, everything. But अगर आप practice ही नहीं कर रहे हो, if you are not doing practice, then obviously that you are overestimating, okay, that this course will help you to get into NASA. No, it will not happen. Okay, so you have to give your best also. If networking is the best place to learn, you need to become the best student also. Then only you and we both parties will be successful. So distractions, like many people. So what happens? Many people they join the right programs. Okay, suppose you join any program, or maybe you have already enrolled in the program. You always try to look for other things. Like many people, they know that they are learning live classes, but still they go and check YouTube, go and check other videos. That is actually they are not. So what happens, what I'm trying to say, suppose you have enrolled in my course. So what will happen? You are attending my live classes, but after that you are going on YouTube again and again and watching some random topic. Suppose you say, I want to learn OSPF. So there is no problem in learning. Okay, you are watching any random guys on YouTube. So it is like you are just distracting because you paid for this course. So you need to first focus and you need to trust your decision. Yes, whatever courses I have enrolled in, I have to complete this, because I remember I have seen like lot of people like join the Udemy, right, courses. And what happens, this is the story, like you just taking bite of every one apple. See, yeah, all these are like Udemy courses, you just to take one bite and you do not complete the courses. Okay, so this is my story also. I have taken a lot of things from like for my company, for my teams, marketing, Photoshop, whatever. We have taken a lot of courses, almost 100 courses, and we never complete because those videos are videos. Those videos are not engaging. Are you getting my point? Engaging, like right now, I can say, guys, type yes in the chat. This is what we call engagement. Okay, type yes in the chat if you are listening to me, right? So that's what we call engagement. That is missing in that. That is missing in the platforms. Those are only like their trainers are only just creating videos. Even we also offer video courses, but we are offering our live batch recordings. तो हम भी वीडियो कोर्सेज को सेल करते हैं, पर हमारी वीडियोस लाइव कोर्सेज की रिकॉर्डिंग्स होती हैं. दोज आर नॉट स्पेशली क्रिएटेड 10 10 minutes videos where people get bored. Okay, reading PPTs. Those are that is not our way. Okay, you go and check on our websites. So accountability, that you should take the accountability. Yes, if I have done something, I have done the courses, I need to apply jobs. I need to fix my resume. Okay, come out from your comfort zone. Do practice at least 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week, whatever you are capable of. It's do not run. Okay, if you are a slow learner, learn slowly, no problem. Okay, so these are the things. Set clear goals. Okay, create action plan that I have to learn this week, these topics, I have to learn these topics this month. So keep after completion of courses, keep learning again and again. Regular practice is required. Okay, challenge your comfort zones again and again. These are the things. Okay, so I know all of you have the pain that you all want to improve your salary. You all want to either you want growth in your current company or you want to change your jobs. I'm correct? Yes or no? सभी को ये तीन चीजें ही चाहिए आज की डेट में, राइट? You want to increase your salary, either you want to grow in your current company, or maybe you want to change your job. Simple as that, right? So the solution is simple. Everybody knows that if you want to go from A to B, X to B, X to Z, whatever, so obviously भाई पढ़ना तो पड़ेगा, right? Nobody will come and throw money daily uh, on like daily to you, right? So nobody will throw money at you, right? So or monthly, every month or maybe yearly, you get 5% or 10% hike, and you are not satisfied, right? But obviously, you all know one thing: there is solution that if we learn, if we repeat, if we practice, if we again learn, repeat, practice, if we learn, repeat, practice, learn, repeat, practice. So finally, someday we will be confident and then we will apply jobs. We will ask managers to give the salary hike, else you will change job or prove yourself in your current company that I understand every network design. I know all the things in cybersecurity today. That you prove yourself by learn, repeat, practice, and keep learning, keep. And if your goal is to change the job, change the job. Okay, but I request everyone to not always try changing jobs. If it is, if you are in a good company, stay in that company, because जब आप job change करते हो ना, when you change jobs, you lose your like 3 years experience. Okay, because you have very good position, you know a lot of things about that company. So at least stick 3 to 4 years in one company. So 2 3 साल, at least 2 3 years, 3 years minimum. I would say if it is a good company, stay at least 3 years so that, but learn. Okay, but if you are not learning and wasting 3 hours, then obviously it's better to then change after 1 year. कुछ यानी कम से कम सैलरी तो बढ़ रही है तुम्हारी. Okay, but if you are not learning anything in that organization, then it's okay to change in 1 year. Nobody asks these things. But remember one thing, that if you are changing a lot of jobs after 1 year, your salary may be good, but you will never have the top designations. तो अगर आप हर साल जॉब करने वाले बंदे हो ना, तो आप कभी भी बहुत बड़े रोल पे नहीं जाओगे. बिकॉज कंपनीज लुक लॉयल्टी first, guys, right? Even if a guy has less technical knowledge, that will be promoted as the management guy. You will not be promoted because you are not showing loyalty in your resume. So if your goal is to become the CTO of the company, chief technology officer, so stick to one good company and become the CEO also. Because like Sundar Pichai, है ना, गूगल में अब 20 साल से हैं और 20 से भी ऊपर हो गए और आज वो सीईओ हैं गूगल में, राइट? So Satya Nadella, he also worked in Microsoft for years and years. So how they become the CEO? Because they shown the loyalty in their companies. That's why they become the CEO, right? So stay to one good organization if you really want to grow with the designation. Because if you are changing jobs, maybe salary is increasing, but you will not have the high paying. Because मेरे दो दोस्त हैं, my very good seniors, they have one problem. They stuck in the technical role now. Even at the age of 40, they do not like technical things. तो 40 साल की एज में अब उनको टेक्निकल चीजें पसंद नहीं आ रही, उनको लग रहा है यार कोई मैनेजमेंट रोल दे दिया जाता तो अच्छा था ना, अब क्या कितनी साल टेक्निकल काम करेंगे, राइट? सो दैट्स द मेन प्रॉब्लम. सो व्हेन यू आर ऑन 30 प्लस 30 32, so at least join a very good company, plan that I want to get into Microsoft, because if you cross 35, then it would be a problem to go into top companies. Okay, so before you're 30 35, plan the tier one company, crack it, and stay in that organization for years and years. Okay, but with updated knowledge, because even top companies are firing today. Okay, that's a fact, right? Every company is firing because they people are not updating their knowledge. Guys, how was the session? Good, good, amazing. Say yes, no. मेरी एनर्जी खत्म हो गई अब. All good? Isn't it unique content? Have you seen that type of content? Yes, no. Chat में भी बोल रहे हो यार. You can turn off your mics if you want. Are you able to speak, guys? Can you say yes?
यस सर।
ठीक है. कैसा ठीक है? अब मजा आया कुछ? क्या सीखा आज तुमने, बताओ मुझे. What do you have learned? Yes, Manoj, Riaz.
सर मैंने तो अभी क्या बोलते हैं लगभग 6 ईयर हो गया मुझे एक एनजीओ में रहते हुए। बट मैंने भी कभी जॉब चेंज के लिए नहीं सोचा था।
हम्म.
लेकिन मुझे ये था कि अगर मैंने सीसनने किया तो मुझे समझ में आया था तो मैं आगे इसे अचीव करूंगा और जितना नॉलेज हो सकता है मैं गेन करूंगा। बट यह है कि मैं पहले एक एक्सपीरियंस कर लूँ सीसनने मैंने जो पढ़ा है उसे
हम्म.
एक्सपीरियंस कर लूँ ताकि आगे हमें जाने में कोई दिक्कत ना हो। बट
हम्म.
जैसा मैं देखा हूँ तो अच्छा है, मतलब चीजें समझ में आ रही है। मैं मुझे लगता है विश्वास है कि मैं आगे बढ़ूंगा।
जी जी, गुड गुड मनोज.
यस सर।
बट वही है, प्लानिंग ये नहीं, कभी भी कोई भी टेक्नोलॉजी जब आप सीखते हो ना, तो उसका वेट मत करो कि पहले मैं ये वाला सीखने से ही कुछ जॉब करूंगा तभी मैं आगे का कोई टेक्नोलॉजी सीखूंगा. ये गलती सबसे ज्यादा लोग करते हैं. आर यू
यस
गेटिंग
सर।
माय पॉइंट? सो दे जस्ट लर्न सीसीएनए, एंड आफ्टर दे जस्ट स्टॉप लर्निंग, एंड दे थिंक सीसीएनए will give them the highest paying salaries.
यस सर।
Okay, so don't stick your knowledge to that. Learn CCNP, learn firewalls, learn cloud, learn. Learning is different thing, and applying that knowledge is a different thing. पहले सीखोगे, जितना ज्यादा सीखोगे ना उतना ज्यादा एक्सपर्ट बनोगे.
यस
ये
सर।
वही बात है, क्रिकेट ज्यादा खेलोगे तो अच्छे प्लेयर बनोगे ना, यही नहीं. अगर सिर्फ एक ही शॉट खेलोगे तो मैच नहीं खेल पाओगे ना.
राइट।
राइट, सो कीप लर्निंग.
सर एक
हाय
दूसरा
कैसे,
यस
क्या हाल
दूसरा
है?
सर बढ़िया। ये था कि जैसे मेरा जो एक्साइटमेंट था कि मैं चाह रहा था कि ये सीसन ए करूँ सीसन पी करूँ प्लस फायरवॉल, क्योंकि मैं जहाँ भी करता हूँ फायरवॉल भी है और सीसन हो जाएगा तो हमारा बेस्ट हो जाएगा, तो हमारा एक पाथ है वो सही जा रहा है।
नहीं नहीं, आप मेरी बैच में हो ना.
यस सर।
गुड. हाँ
सर
Pritesh?
आई हैव अ क्वेश्चन। फर्स्ट
या,
ऑफ ऑल गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग.
सर एवरीथिंग इज ओके। ठीक है, हमने नेटवर्क सीखा, उसके बाद एक फायरवॉल और उस डोमेन में वर्क भी किया, एसडी वैन डोमेन में वर्क भी किया।
हम्म.
एक पोर्टफोलियो हमारा अच्छा बन गया, ठीक है, हमारे पास एक्सपीरियंस भी है 5 ईयर ऑफ प्लस। बट एट द एंड एक क्वेश्चन है सर, वेयर वी गेट द हाई पिंग जॉब्स, मीन दैट दैट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस सिनेरियो, मीन अगर हम नौकरी से अप्लाई करते हैं तो वही हमें मिलता है
नहीं,
डिसेंट।
नौकरी से नहीं करने का है, डायरेक्ट वेबसाइट्स पे. जैसे मैंने आपके ग्रुप में माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का लिंक भेजा,
यस।
वो मैंने भी ढूंढ के ही भेजा है.
हम्म।
बट आपने वैसे ही मैं बता रहा हूँ, कई बार है ना, कस्टमर, शादी हो रही लग रहा है इधर, कोई बाजे बज रहे हैं। ओके, सो क्या होता है, स्टूडेंट है ना, ये सोच रहा है कि यार अपने आप चल के नहीं आएगी जॉब, समझो। आर यू गेटिंग? आपको
यस।
पता है, आपको क्लियर होना चाहिए था, सेट क्लियर गोल्स कि मुझे कौन सी कंपनीज में जाना है। आई वांट टू गेट इन गूगल, आई वांट टू गेट इनटू माइक्रोसॉफ्ट, आई वांट टू गेट इनटू सिस्को, जूनिपर और AWS। चूज 5 companies
यस।
and look jobs every single day to for these companies.
ओके। वन मोर अगेन इन दिस फील्ड, इन दिस सिनेरियो, कि हमने, ठीक है, मैंने जूनिपर में दिया। अगर मैं अप्लाई कर रहा हूँ लगातार कंटिन्यूअसली, मुझे एट द टाइम 6 मंथ मुझे एक कॉल आएगा एट ये टॉप 5 कंपनियों में से। ठीक है। फिर मैं एक सपोज इंटरव्यू में नहीं कर
नहीं,
पाया।
मैं, ये सिर्फ एक पार्ट था।
हाँ।
It is only
ठीक है।
part, one part, how you get into these companies. But there is another way. You find LinkedIn is not
ओपन।
Facebook, right? Even
यस।
though we have made it, right? People are sharing jokes and all on LinkedIn, but LinkedIn is actually a platform to make good connections with the people who are in the same domain, right? So
यस।
go and find the people who are work for Juniper, share hello, hi, just chit chat with them, ask them their experience, how they get into Juniper networks. Okay, so or just appreciate them, because people love to, like, if I appreciate you, Kashish, you are a very good student of mine, right? So you love this approach, right? So obviously, if I appreciate every student of mine, so they feel good, right? So the same way, anyone in the market, if you appreciate them with their knowledge, your profile is very good, I'm very inspired about your profile. Okay, it's like that. So you just become a good friend, right, with that guy, and just ask him, do you have any openings? But don't ask on the first day. Okay,
ओके।
so give time to relation. It's like your girlfriend, right? You give time,
नेगोशिएट।
and after that, you propose for the marriage, right? So that's how things work.
ओके सर। ओके।
Yes, PK. PK?
हेलो सर।
PK. Okay, okay, good. I think all done, guys, today.
या
Thank you. Next Sunday मिलते हैं. Okay. Okay, bye bye, guys. Good night, and see you all. And if anybody wish to join networkings, just go